All right, well in this video we're going to show you how to change out the n2itive adjustable camber arms in the rear for Tesla Model S or X 2012 to 2020. And the first thing we do is take these lug nuts out. You need one of these. It's a cover. They have covers on them. Some of them don't have covers, and those are the bad ones, but the newer design has a cover like this so you can access the lug nuts. Got all five. Now just loosen it while the rim is here on the ground before you start raising the car. Size is a 21 millimeter. On your screen, don't forget to put it into jack mode. Very important if you have air suspension. Then jack up the car at the jacking points. You see where this is? Using a jack and a jack stand, and this is the best thing to do so you don't have to have both. All right. Here's what the original Tesla part looked like, non-adjustable. And this is what the first generation looks like. These have about 200,000 miles on them. We're gonna have to take this off, which is the ride height. It's the ride height link for the air suspension. Be super careful with the plastic part. And we have 18 millimeter bolts, a bolt and nut back there, and then a 15 millimeter up front. That's all that's holding it together. You can see that this bushing right here is worn after 200,000 miles of use. But no worries, these are the highest quality parts you can get, better than the original equipment, and they have a lifetime warranty. All right, so that one, 18 millimeter socket, 18 millimeter wrench. This one was 15, I already loosened it up. Now let's get off the ride height adjuster. Remember, this is weak, that's plastic. You gotta push. You got to pry underneath with one screwdriver and pry underneath that side with another screwdriver, kind of balance it out with two flatheads, and it'll pop off. This is how I'm going to do it since I don't have two flatheads. I got the end of this pliers. See how it wedges there and puts tension and pressure on there? Well, I'm going to, at the same time I'm pushing lightly on this, I'm going to pry with a screwdriver right here to the left. So this goes to the left, right to left, and then the screwdriver itself will go right to left. I don't know if I'll be able to show you this, but that's how I'm going to get this off. Sorry I couldn't show you, but hopefully you got the idea and pried it off like that. Just be very careful because it has to go back on. You'll also see, since I have a new design, the updated design, this is actually the reverse. This side goes towards the back end for easy adjustment, and the longer non-adjustable side goes up here. Make sure you save these, you're gonna have to reuse them. There is no nut on this side, it's just the bolt. Very long bolt, a lot of threads on this one. I noticed the old ones have the proper direction etched in them too. That was a long bolt. The top one, all right, this slides out pretty easily, and then the whole thing's free. Should be able to pull it out. All right, this is 200,000 miles of wear. Like I said, this bearing's a little bit, bushing's a little bit worn, but I've got the new style. Like I said, as of June 2025, brand new style. Also, the second generation is what I've got. So you can see how generation one went like this. This was the subframe, this was the rim, and this was the bad bushing. As you can see, it's bad there. This is what it looks like in reverse now on this version of it. It's also got the ride height adjuster so that this doesn't change as your alignment changes. That's how it's going to go in to replace it. So to adjust the distance there, which I already know what mine is to keep my alignment the same. I measured my old one. It's a T30. You put this in, you loosen this, make sure it's loose. Then you would adjust this with the wrench provided, only the wrench provided, until you get the proper distance here between the 2 points that I've measured off the old one. Well, unfortunately, I've also got to get one of these. It's not 10 millimeters. I got to figure out what it is. I can't make the adjustment myself till I have that, because I got to loosen this one and this one in order to be able to move this with the special wrench. So I'm just going to install it the way it is for now. take off this cover. All right, so get this bolt and the nut and bolt back there just kind of finger tight, just tight enough. You got to torque it when you jack up and preload the suspension. That's when you torque it. But also we got to attach this. So to reattach this is no problem at all. Just kind of, whoops, be careful. It's definitely finicky. Yeah, that took a little finesse for sure, but it's on there now. All right, now we have to preload the suspension, get this wheel jacked up with a wood block underneath, about even with the other wheel. And then it's preloaded, and then you can torque it. No more playing the bushing here. Now just put your rim back on, lower down here first. Be very careful, safety all around, retorque the bolts or the nuts on here, and then you're good to go.